an epic moment for this program. When the Final Four got announced here in 2024, it was like a dream. And can we ever do this? Will we have a team that could make it? And then to go through this season with all the pressure, and we've been talking about this almost every single week, and to be able to get through those moments and just play how we did tonight was incredible, and just really, really proud of what our team did, and excited and looking forward to a couple more matches.
These are laying everywhere. I guess I'll start with players. Just your response after that first set. It looked like you kind of took it personally almost, because that second was really something.
I think we were actually just talking about this and how we've persevered through so much this year, and we looked at each other in the eyes, and right when they were putting pressure on us early, they were serving super aggressive. We all just knew that that's not how we were going to play, and I just trusted every single person, and that's kind of how we got out of that, and we started gaining the momentum to finish out that first. And even though we came short, I just felt like our team was getting back in it. So coming into that second, we knew we had it.
We were just never phased, honestly. Going into that second set, it honestly felt like we didn't even lose the first set. I didn't feel down. My teammates, we didn't look down on our faces. We just didn't feel phased at all. And we came in jumping on them from the start in that second set. So I really think it shows that we weren't phased.
Was there a technical adjustment between the first and second?
No, not really. It was just settling passing, which we started settling in after, throughout game one. And so it felt like, okay, we're going to weather this storm, because they were serving really tough. So I just thought the passers did a great job of communicating and being confident. We also didn't set Sophia one ball in game one, so you saw what happened when we set her after that.
No, I didn't notice that.
Can you talk about kind of the difference between this year and last year when it comes to finishing matches? Versus you and I earlier in the tournament, and then today in this in the third set, and it was a tough set, but y'all finished strong, and maybe that wasn't something that happened last year in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it feels like the senior class just won't let us lose right now, and I guess that's about it. Just when you're out there, it's I feel like, okay, these guys aren't going to let us lose, and I think that scare against you and I helped fuel that attitude and the hunger. So I think these guys are just more prepared for the moment than they were last year.
I guess to each one of the players, your third Final Four now in 4 years, how does it feel to be going back?
I think it's a crazy feeling. I mean, like she said, knowing it was in Louisville and knowing how hard it has been to get there in the past. Yeah, we've made 2 Final Fours before, but knowing it was so hard, every single match, all the pressure, all the things you have to think about, and to finally do it again for my last year, and just this, I think it was just truly the seniors stepping up. Every single person really just gave it their all, and just to be back in Yum again. We had a little saying it starts and ends in Yum, and we started in Yum with all those preseason games, and yeah, we had our moments this year, but this team has wanted it really bad, and that just shows our fight and our grit and the mental toughness we have, and that's ultimately what helped us pull it out today. So,
why will things be different against Pittsburgh this time, or will they?
I believe things will be different. It's hard to beat a team 3 times as well, but we're just going to go in that match. We're just going to have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and we're just going to stick to our game plan and bring me Pitt.
Playing at home, in front of a home crowd, obviously, I got the notification on my watch multiple times. It was it's a loud environment. How big of an advantage is that for you guys getting to play this, all of the rounds and now going to the Final Four and being at home?
I feel like it's pretty exciting. This is my first Final Four, my first NCAA tournament. So being at home with this team, with this public, it's such a good environment to play at. And at least for me, of course, for the team, it gets exciting when you have the most of the people on your side. So I feel that also helps a lot. And being here at the Final Four, that's going to bring us up too. So.
Anna, you came back just for the chance to do this, and was far from a guarantee when you made that decision, and it's been a long, tough schedule to get here. But now that, it's not like everything's finished, but now that you've accomplished and the team has accomplished this, what's it like to have seen that actually come about, and another regional MVP and all that stuff?
It's unbelievable. I mean, yeah, I didn't really know if we were going to get there, but we talked this whole season just how there's all this added pressure, and now that it's in Louisville, and how are we going to handle that? And I knew that was going to be hard, but to be here and finally say that we did it, and that was one of our goals, but not our main goal, obviously, but just to be in Louisville and just to have the crowd behind us. And I really knew, like, early on I wanted to take my fifth and just to be in the most perfect situations, like right where we're at. It's been awesome. I'm really looking forward to playing Pitt.
Sophia, I don't know if this was a season high, but you had 12 kills tonight. Did you feel more engaged than you had in previous matches?
In previous matches in this season, yes. I feel like it was such a point of, like, we were really tight. It was a close set, so I feel like probably stepping up on those moments, of course, brings me up a lot and gives me more confidence, especially playing this team. We were talking earlier how there's like some players that talk in the right moments and make us calm down and play more free, more clean. So I feel like that's something that is helping me a lot, like the feedback from others. And I don't know, watching them being confident makes me confident too. So that's a pretty important part of the game too.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.